Hey, what's going on, guys? X here, and today I thought we'd take a look at DC Icon Series number 6, Blue Beetle. Now, this is one of the characters that I didn't pick up initially, but until I saw him in store, I was like, man, he's going to make an awesome display piece. So even though I don't care about him that much as far as the character or know that much about him, I think he's going to look great on my shelf along with the other DC Icon figures. Some of the things that you see that he comes with, obviously the wings and then the two gun arms, and then he does have his wrists, which are also have, I guess, the wrist and also the fist. So he's got the two punching hands here. They actually do disconnect here for some reason. I'm not sure because he doesn't come with any other hands unless you wanted to put someone else's on there. But then he does come with the wrist section here that you just unplug, which is very simple. As you can see, it just connects right there. So he's going to have a little bit more articulation because he can rotate right there and rotate right here. Not that you necessarily need that, but this comes off quite easy, and you just plug this piece on, and now he's got his two gun hands, which is pretty awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and put these to the side. As you can see, they rotate here and they go left and right. So just basic fist, pretty much like all the other ones. All right, so as far as some of the things that I think that they could have improved upon, I'm kind of nitpicking here because he does have a lot of unique things about him. If I could have got, you can see the little bit of kind of a bluish white. It's kind of like a light blue, but a little bit more whitish there on the details that you can see there. If they would have painted maybe a little bit more here on the gun, or maybe put that little bit here on the end of the Gatling gun, kind of like they did right here, I think they would have added a little bit more detail to it, but I don't know what the budget is for each one of these figures. So, and this guy costs just as much as, you know, this guy. So one of the other things that I wanted to point out is with the body. So far in figures like you know, the Flash and Mr. Miracle, I forget about Green Arrows, I think it's kind of the same. They're all kind of like Batman, to where they have the muscle look with the arms and the legs, as you can kind of see here. Well, then you get Blue Beetle, which is just taking these off for the meantime. So we'll go ahead and put his wrist back on, or his fist, so we can get a little bit better look at him. There we go. But if you look at his, you know, arms, they are done in a different texture. Also, if you look at his legs, they're different. And while Flash, Mr. Miracle, you know, Green Arrow, Batman here, they have boots here, or kind of like shoes here at the bottom, to where he has kind of like these flat, pointy feet to give it more of that kind of, I guess, bug look. So I think that was cool and a nice little attention to detail of the character and figure here. So you can see different textures here at the shoulders, and then going through the arms, they kind of match here throughout the legs. And then going here, you have a different mold again with the feet. Not to mention, you know, with the crotch and abdomen, everything kind of matches the rest of the suit. Then you get this cool little beetle look design here on the back, which I think kind of adds to the character. I think that looks just kind of wicked looking. So of course, that was one of the selling points. I was like, man, that looks sweet. The wings, they come packaged separate, so you can move those down to the side, or you can kind of put them up however you decide. But there you go, those do move and they do come out. This is hard plastic, so this will break if you tried to move it. Same with these right here. So you can see they move a little bit, but it's meant to stay right in place. Where these, they do kind of, this is just soft rubbery plastic to where they can go out to the side. So but as far as, you know, the paint goes with the figure, it does look good here on the head and, you know, going around here. I did have one issue. I saw two of these guys in store, and you can see where this eye is white. It looks good with a black outline. It looks like the black got a little bit on the inside of his eye. Not too much to where you're going to really, it's a make or break deal, but I noticed it was the same on the other figure as well. So I saw two in store. They both had the same issue. So I don't know if that's going to be something that is widespread, or that just happened to be on the two figures that I saw in my store. So just something that I wanted to bring to your attention. But yeah, you get, again, with that kind of whitish paint throughout here. I mean, just everything looks cool with him. I'm really glad that I ended up picking him up. So but as far as articulation, you can see that the head is on a ball joint, so this moves back and forth, up and down, goes side to side. These shoulders, They only go out this far, where most of them go all the way out, but you can see that this kind of hinders it with this little shoulder pad piece, but it still goes out quite a bit. The arms, they go back and forth. They do still rotate here at the bicep. You can see it's a little bit of soft rubbery plastic, so you can still get it past this point right here. And then you have this wrist right here at the forearm, and then you have the wrist rotating here and left and right. With the chest, this still rotates just like so and goes back and forth as you need it to. Then you have the waist where it goes back and forth. The legs are on ball joints. Ball joints are actually pretty tight on this guy. Really good. They go back and forth, as you can kind of see there. No thigh cut. You do have the double jointed knees. It looks like they're the same as on Flash, so you get a little bit more movement there. And then you also get the front and back and side to side with the feet. So I'm really glad that I ended up picking up this character. He wasn't one that I was kind of I knew I was on the fence about. Deadman is one that I'm still on the fence about as well. Excuse me. But, continue to look at some of the ones that I decided that I didn't want at first, but maybe they need a second look. And I'll definitely bring those to your attention. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoy, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.